North Carolina Governor Josh Stein's first State of the State address is causing some state lawmakers really to ask, where's the money?
The governor is calling for more funds for Helene recovery, as well as teacher pay, law enforcement pay, and many other efforts. He pledged to work with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to make this happen, but lawmakers are now left to figure this out, and they're asking, where's this money coming from?
WCNC Charlotte Julie Kay joining us now in studio. Julie, what were the big focuses here?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the occasion was Governor Josh Stein's first statewide chance to lay out those priorities. One big focus, how he wants the General Assembly to pass the Western North Carolina recovery bill. In his rebuttal speech, though, Speaker of the House Destin Hall actually agreed on some topics, but how the government gets that money and how it's distributed is where the disagreement may be.
Governor Josh Stein delivering his first State of the State address Wednesday night. Big promises made on the big issues. The biggest, funding for Hurricane Helene relief.
Hurricane Helene and its horrific aftermath tested our state and our people in unprecedented ways.
In his response, Speaker of the House Destin Hall was very critical of the past administration's hurricane recovery, but was open to cooperation, something they'll need to pass the next aid package.
He and I both recognize the long road ahead and the need for us all to rise to the moment, setting aside petty partisanship for the sake of our neighbors as we rebuild Western North Carolina.
But that aid delayed over disagreements in the details. The initial House draft had the state spending $500 million, but the Senate is requesting $33 million more. Both sides of the aisle can agree some of that support has to come from the federal government.
That's why I'm working with President Trump and his cabinet and our congressional delegation to seek billions more in federal funds.
Representative Laura Budd is on the House Committee for Helene Recovery and isn't confident that the federal help is coming.
So we have got to step up and stand up and say, all right, Washington, if you're not going to take care of this, then we have to.
She's encouraged by the cross-party collaboration, but says the state needs to be ready to handle this themselves.
It's the needs versus wants.
Meaning not everything will make the cut.
Raising teacher pay is a big push as well. I'll have more on that effort at 6. Back to you.
A lot of folks want to hear about that. Julie, we'll see you then at 6.